So we have Dr. Khan. He's Associate Medical Director at Takeda, and he's going to be talking to us about this study. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks, Tracy, for inviting us to give this talk. And I would like to thank all the family members who came to attend this conference. Okay. So my name is Yasir Khan. I'm a pediatric epileptologist by training. And I heard the family talking about how they deal with the LGS, and I've been on the other side of the spectrum when I was taking care of these patients as a clinician. Now I'm working at Takeda as an associate medical director and a clinical trial physician for the Skyway Study, which is for the LGS patients. So this study is for children and adults for patients who are diagnosed with the LGS syndrome, who are continued to have seizures despite taking many medications and treatments. This is the phase 3 clinical research study, which was started and continued after we got positive results and showed seizure reduction in the previous clinical research trials. Soticlestat, we are pretty confident that Soticlestat is extremely safe because it works differently and the mechanism of action is different from the currently approved seizure medication and is being tested as an add-on therapy on the standard of care. So the goal of this study is to assess the effectiveness, safety, and tolerability of Soticlestat when taken with other seizure medications. The participants who join the studies will be split into two groups, one taking the active study drug and the other one taking placebo, which looks like the study drugs but have no active ingredients. This is a blinded study, so the participant or anybody who's involved with the study doesn't know that which participant are taking a study medication or who is taking placebo. But at the completion of that study, all participants who joined our study have an option to go on to open label extension study, where every participant will take the Soticlestat, which is our study drug. So the study design is a 25-week long of participation with 5 planned in-person study visits. These 5 planned in-person study visits can be converted. 3 out of those 5 can be converted to virtual visits, and all the other visits apart from those are virtual visits. So those 25 weeks are divided into screening visits, which last for 4 to 6 weeks, and that determined by some blood work as well as looking at your seizure data, whether your child or your loved one can participate in the study or not. Then titration period for 4 weeks after the participant qualify for the study is a process where the site and the physician will slowly titrate the dose upward to a maximum limit of the dose, depending on the tolerability of the participants. The dose will, they also have a minimum dose, which is minimum required dose. If the patient cannot tolerate the minimum required dose, they will be discontinued from the study. Whatever dose they end up after that 4-week of titration period, they will continue the same dose in the maintenance period for 12 weeks. After that 12 weeks, the patient have an option, like I said, to roll over into the open label study or discontinue from this current study. If they choose to discontinue from this study, they will have a slow taper of the dose followed by a visit or a phone call for the safety assessment. So that completes the whole 25-week period. So these are few eligibility criteria. This study is being conducted in the patients who are aged 2 to 35-year-old, as a diagnosis of LGS, have 8 or more major motor drop seizures each month in the last 3 months and during the screening period, and unable to control the seizure activities with at least 2 anti-seizure medications in the past. There are a few other eligibility criteria which the study staff will determine and determine the eligibility of the participants. There are two criteria which are in red here. So we are changing that criteria in our amendment, and we're increasing the LGS age from 2 to 55, and the prior seizure control anti-seizure medication from 2 to 1. So whoever participates in this study will get the treatment for no cost. They will get the reimbursement for all their travel expenses as well as meals if they're part of the study. They have an option, like I said, to join the open label study. They will be in close monitoring with the study staff. On all of our sites are neurological centers, so they know their disease extremely well. This is a phase 3 study, like I said, which is necessary to get the regulatory approvals from the FDAs. I would like to thank all of my families again, and would like to partnering with you to evolve in the treatment of LGS so that we can have more treatment options available for this disease. Thank you. I'll take questions.
Thank you. Thank you. Any questions?
I just wanted to say that we have brochures at the back for this study, and you can also go at the skyway-study.com from your laptop or mobile phone to get more information about this study. I think I have a question over here.
Yeah, I was just wondering if you've already picked the sites.
Sorry, I cannot see you.
Have you picked the sites yet?
Yes, we have. It's been going on for the last 1 year study. Study has been going on, and we're also adding the sites. It's a global study. We have 17 countries, as well as we have almost like 22 sites in US right now. And it will be available on the study website that you can go on to skyway-study.com. So I cannot see you. There's light coming.
Sorry, yes, it's like an easy bake oven up there. The light's shining down. Other questions?
I'll be present at the conference. If you have any questions, you can come up to me and talk to me.
Great, thank you so much. That was helpful.